So the K9 at the Beeville Police Department is a bit safer tonight thanks to some new police gear, specifically a $1,700 bulletproof vest that someone donated. Our Marissa Cummings has the story.
Kayo has been with the Beeville Police Department for 3 years. Anytime he's at work, he suits up just like any other officer. That involves putting on a bulletproof vest. But instead of making him more equipped for the job, his previous vest limited his movement. Luckily, one day an anonymous person called and asked to donate to the K9 unit in some way. That's when Officer Chris Holler suggested a new vest for Kayo.
They've made vests that allow the dogs to still have a free rein of motion, and it doesn't hamper their abilities as much as the old vests.
Holler says he is incredibly thankful for the donation, especially since the price tag was $1,700.
That's a lot of money, and for you just to donate that kind of money, I mean, that shows us true compassion for animals and then also the police department.
Holler says with the old vest, you could see Kayo's discomfort, but now he's ready for action. Marissa Cummings, 3 News.
Oh, I love that.